Chapter 21. My gosh, la ngaulo limason. In 2022, I broke up with my ex-fiance of 5 years. And then I met someone who's 3 years younger than me at volleyball. Let's name him Ba'u. Me and Ba'u were talking and meeting up and doing so many bad things. We were friends with benefits for months until his baby mama that I wasn't aware of kept getting in touch with him. Awe enga o mea ngau. Then Ba'u tried so hard to get rid of me, all because his baby mama threatened him with deportation back to Samoa. Fast forward, I stopped contact with him and started dating his best friend. Let's call him Kapisi. The whole time Kapisi always thought that me and Ba'u were just friends. One night, it was Kapisi's birthday party, and Kapisi invited Ba'u and his baby mama. Too many I'm spitting everywhere. That night, Ba'u was getting fucked up and getting drunk like an guy and spat out everything in front of his baby mama about us. The gumma literally kneeled in front of me and cried like a baby, asking to give him one more chance. Not me pretending like I didn't know what he was on about in front of everyone. Baby mama takes Ba'u home, then me and Kapisi and some of his friends and their missus went out clubbing, then back home. And guess what? Someone knocked on my bedroom window while Kapisi and I were in the room trying to do the boom boom. Okara ulu. Anyway, I tried to ignore the knocking, but the guy was still knocking and nearly wakes up the whole neighborhood. So I asked Kapisi to stay in my room so I can open the door. As soon as I opened the door, Ba'u just pushed me in and walked in the house straight to my room and saw Kapisi lying on my bed naked. That night, they nearly ended up with a fist fight, but I kicked them both outside of my house. To this day, I still see Kapisi and Ba'u around Hawke's Bay with their baby mamas, and I'm happily married to my baby daddy. Hold up, I'm from Hawke's Bay, and Hawke's Bay is very, very small. Until now, one baby mama knows about everything, and the other baby mama still bungisa mea uma, which means she doesn't know anything. Both Ba'u and Kapisi are overstayers too, by the way. Were they part of the Aupiki? Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm in 2000s high school girl, time of the Nokia button phones and snake games. I'm a strict Mormon Samoan girl, and mum and dad were strict, especially mum. She kept me on a real tight leash. I promise I'm not boasting, but I was those girls that every boy and youth confessed their love to. But my mum and her siblings kept me even closer. I like the confidence. Anyways, my last year of high school, I met my brother's friend who's Tongan, and really the first guy I lusted for. He came over, so really, he's the only guy that could get past my mum and dad. Also, he was YSA, so 19. Is YSA like a youth? I think I've heard that within the Mormon community. We were never going to do anything in the house. Sis, I intentionally started an argument with my parents just before bedtime so that I could blame mental illness and take off. This Tongan guy met me in his van down the road, and we went to a secluded part and did the dirty. Please also mention he was getting ready for his mission. It was both our first time. Sounds sweet, but the hiding I got into afterwards was worth it. I kept to my story that I went for a walk to heal and calm down, but still got a hiding. So this guy still went on his mission, and I ended up going on one too. Both came back and hooked up on the night again before our wedding to different people. What? Okay, I'm just going to leave this here because I copped some backlash about mentioning Mormons. So, these stories. Okay, so I was dating my partner for 1.5 years until I left to New Zealand and stayed for 6 months due to family reasons. I was meant to come back to Australia at the end of this year until I found out last month my partner was cheating on me with his co-worker at Woolies. Oh, Woolies. When I found out, I immediately paid for my fare to come back. When I flew back, I went straight to his house to surprise him, and there I saw the old lady sitting on his bed. Fast forward, we got into a fight, and my partner decided to end things because he said he wanted to work on himself, and he said he had to cut her off. A week later, I went back to his house to pick up my belongings, and I saw the lady again at the house with her Benty on the ground. I grabbed my stuff and left without a word, and me and my ex got into a big fight. I found out the lady was married with 9 kids. Her daughters are around my age. Oh, so he want the cougars. Ai wa ma sai o mga whawhingesod. Her ex-husband reached out to me and told me she had been cheating on him for 3 months and told everyone at their job she is divorced. Fast forward, me and her husband are now sleeping together, and her and my ex are mad. We will be seeing them next weekend at her sister's wedding. God damn me right now. I need an update on this one, girlfriend.